Now let us see how to create a radio buttons. For that, first we should have to import everything from the Tinker and create an object of the class, and then let us give a title for, let us say, radio buttons, and then root dot main loop. These are the basic things. Now let us create a radio button. So as we create a label, the same thing for the radio button. So let us say but1 is equal to, so if you want to create a variable or not, that depends upon the requirement. Whether you want to store the information in the variable, you can create. So for now, let us directly call a radio button, and inside that let us say root comma, let us give a text is equal to, let us say radio 1, and dot pack. Same thing. Now let us first execute it. So we have created a radio. Now let us create two more radio buttons and make some changes. Let me copy it, paste it, paste it, paste it. Let us say 2, 3 and 4. So we can also declare a integer variable and give the values to the radio button like 1, 2, 3, that we will be seeing in next. So let me first execute this program. See, here we have created 4 radio buttons. So we can also, like, so for default, let us say we want this size or something like this. There should be a padding space in the X. So instead of geometry, we can also use the pad X inside it. So for this, let us say pad X is equal to, let us say 40. Let us see the difference first. See here, these are 40. So what else we can do? We can also give it like inside the pack, there is a parameter called anchor. So whether you want to anchor this radio button west, east, north or south. So according to the requirement you will be doing. Let us say W. Let us execute it first. This anchor variable is available for all like labels. See here, because we have padded it left, west, it will be sticking to the west, and the padding is 40. So after padding X 40, this will be placed at the west. So according to our requirement, we can change this like that. Let us say this one, anchor is equal to, always you should have to use capital. For west, capital W. For east, capital E. For north, capital N. Now let us say anchor is equal to capital E. Anchor is equal to capital E. See the output. See here, these two are padded here. These two are on the west, but because we have given the pad X 40 to the first one, it is leaving the space. So for better readability, let us give this one also pad X is equal to 40. For this one, let us give padding for the Y, because they are at the east, is equal to, let us say 40. same thing, pad y is equal to 40. So this pad and this variable can be used for the labels also, for the labels buttons also, normal buttons. This is how it appears. So be careful while using this one. So for better readability, for now let me w and give w. Let us say this one as x, this one as x. Now execute it. See here, now it is very. Now if you maximize also, they will stick there itself, because we have padded and placed them on the west position only. If you remove that, they will be moving. So let us see that also. So if you remove these anchorings, now see the difference. When you maximize, all of them will be placed at the center according to the this one. So depending upon the requirement, we'll be writing the code. So I am just showing the options. So hope you understood how to create a basic radio button. In our next example, we'll be creating a variable of type integer and assigning a values to the radio buttons, so that we can use like radio button. The first radio button will be given the value, some value like 1, 2, 3, 4. So like this, we can also assign the values to the radio buttons and store it in the integer. And then in further, according to our requirement, we can use them. So that we'll be seeing in the next example. Until then, try creating these radio buttons, basic radio buttons, and play with this pad x and the variable called anchor. So keep practicing. Meet you in the next video.